Hello, everybody. Welcome to the evening show. Settle down. I'm your host, GreatJakers1113. It is amazing to finally be back on TV. It is great. It is absolutely great. We were nervous that our audience wouldn't be full by the time, and that, if you take a look here, if you take a close look there, it's, slowly, but, surely starting to fill up. Let's go back to me there. Let's see. It is amazing. To be hosting. Let's give it up for the. Look at that. We have a small audience. We got this Matt Duchesne here. What's his full name? Pred's Build. The one and only Neon Prod. And of course, right here, this guy. It's actually me on my old computer. I'm using that as a camera. He was at a White House riot in Noosa a while ago. Noosa. It's been a bit chaotic and well. That was an issue there. Anyways, it's great to be here. Let's get straight into the swing of things. So recently, a lot has happened in Noosa. And overall, overall recently, Noosa died again. Yeah, this is like the 5th time it's happened. Polls, we're gonna rebuild. I think I could say we're in a coma right now. I kind of stepped away. I'm taking a little break. We're in Noosa, and you can see one of our guests back there. You can see their username there. Hey Parker! Hey Parker! So anyways, it's great to be back on television. If you haven't noticed, I took a bit of a break. So anyways, let's get this party started! Woo! Yeah! No music? No music! You're not gonna add music! You're not gonna add music! Right now I look like an idiot. There we go, John! There we go! Woo! It sounds like the adults in Charlie Brown started a choir. Okay, you can go now. You can go.
start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. It's up to you. New York, New York, New York.
Woo! Welcome back to the evening show, everybody. First off, I'd like to say a few things. First off, I want to say something about politics, real life politics, real quick. Can you hear that? I think there's a plane going over us. Can you hear that plane? Can you? Shut your engines! So anyways, Republicans are really lobbying Joe Biden to visit the southern border. Joe Biden doesn't have to. He doesn't need to visit the southern border. His approval rating already has. It's already done it for him. It's same thing. Okay? His approval rating's already visited it. If his approval rating has visited the southern border, he probably doesn't need to. So anyways, we got a hold of the search of the browser history of many celebrities. Well, this is the premiere episode, and everybody's watching. I decided, why not showcase these huge finds right now? Now it's time for a little piece we're gonna call Celebrity Search History. First off, Joe Biden searched, why do people hate me? Public speaking 101. And when is my next cabinet meeting again? Snoop Dogg searched, obviously, weed for sale. Why are there rubber ducks in the trees? Add a little apostrophe there. And why are the ducks in the trees dancing? Donald Trump searched how to drink a glass of water properly. How to not get caught cheating on your wife. And Trump 2024. And Ed Sheeran searched, why do people keep calling me orangutan man? Actually, let's take a look right now. Let's compare I don't know if the audience can see this, but let's get an image of an orangutan next to Ed Sheeran here. And oh my god! Oh my god! It's almost, the resemblance is almost uncanny. So anyways, Parker Jackson's here, John of Doom is here, all that coming up right after the break.
Talking like we used to do. It was always me and you. Hold on, my darling. This mess was yours.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Parker Jackson. Unfortunately, something went wrong during the taping, and we lost the footage of the interview. So I asked you how you got in the industry. Can you repeat that for the viewers?
Yeah, no problem. I started back in 2019, I would say, actually, and I started working in television. My first job was a judge on a talent show called Robloxia's Got Talent. And since I've done various shows that I'm currently working on, like as of now, I'm currently a judge on the Four, a part of a record company that we're working with to find one of the next big superstars to go on their Robloxian tour. But yeah, I started doing talent shows, and then one day, one of the producers at the network approached me and asked me if I wanted to host a talk show. And I was like, duh, I want to host a talk show. Like, why would I want to host a talk show? So I did that. I hosted my first talk show. It started April 2020, and that was it was fun. It was a fun lifestyle. So it was the first show to ever have reached the 20 mark in the ratings, which was the highest mark that we had. So it was very successful, and that went on for 2 seasons on the British Broadcasting Network.
On BBC? On the BBC.
Yes.
And then I remember you moved to CBS, filmed an episode. That episode never aired. And then you moved to FTN for season 3. And now...
Yes.
And
Yes,
and now you started a new show on OBC.
Yeah, I think like after we did the FTN show, I just wanted to try something new, and I've been working really hard to get a show on OBC.
Yeah,
and they finally offered it to me, and I was really excited. And since then, I think we've done 3 episodes, and we're filming the next 2 this weekend, so it should be fun. I hope y'all can all come and watch those as well.
Also,
oh,
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Continue. No, you continue. You continue.
Yeah, so my new OBC show, it's called Parker, if you want to check that out, but you can continue, Jakers.
Okay, so anyways, I have another question. Why did you leave me? Why? Why?
I didn't really mean to. I just had to go where I was being called, and you know how this industry is.
Yeah, I know how this industry is.
Yeah.
I think I kind of would know how it works by a year.
Yeah.
I know how it works. But I'm enjoying your shows on OBC. Very interesting. Asking this question before it got corrupted. Why did you no, what was I gonna say? Oh, what was the weirdest? Oh, come on. I'm like Joe Biden. I'm like Joe Biden now. I'm like Joe Biden now. I'm like, you know, the thing. So, anyways, what I was gonna ask is, I asked you, what is the weirdest guest you've ever had? What is the strangest guest?
Well, I wouldn't say that I've had a bunch of strange guests. I'd say that I've had I wouldn't call them strange, just they were pretty dull in the interview and like didn't talk or explain a lot about whatever we were interviewing from. So I really had to dig into my journalism skills that I have learned over the years from working in journalism with Fox News. So I really have to dig into those skills to kind of get the answers out of them that I need.
Yeah, so anyways, you're not going to say anything? You're not going to say any... Coward.
Yeah, I'm not going to name them out loud, but there has been a few dull guests that have come on the show and kind of made it hard for me to conduct the interview.
What do you say with the most interesting guest you've ever had?
I mean, they're really all interesting. On my show, I try to bring guests from outside of the realms of our broadcasting community. So one day I could be interviewing the owner of a restaurant. The other day I could be interviewing a Roblox music artist. So I would say every guest is very interesting to see how their community runs and operates.
Yeah, what would you say, as you said, you're saying, any advice as I'm stepping up, getting my own talk show now?
I would just say always have fun and always make sure your show is planned thoroughly out to where you know exactly what's happening during every segment and every block of the show.
Yeah, so anyways, thanks for coming on, Parker. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
We're all made of different things. Ridges that make us who we are, mold us. Now these things, we can keep them hidden away. We can let them defeat us. Or we can embrace them.
I got royalty inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though, ambition, flow inside my DNA. I was born like this, and born like this, immaculate conception. I got off, I got trouble, some heart inside my DNA.
Own what makes you, you, and show the world what you can do.
I got
Ruffles.
Hey everybody, my next guest is a major player in the Roblox television industry. He's also a journalist, but he's even more. He is a great friend of mine, incredibly nice guy, one of the best people in the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, John of Doom!
Stop! I've never honestly done an intro like that, so I don't know what to expect.
Welcome to the show, pal.
Thanks for having me on. What a magnificent crowd out there.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. Take a look at that crowd.
Just pretend everyone's naked. I know you're nervous.
Look at that crowd. Very large crowd.
Fix it in post. We'll just fix it in post.
Yeah. You know what? So, how's the show going so far? What's your thoughts on the show?
Improvement, but you're a first timer. You'll improve with time.
Yeah.
It's only the first episode anyway.
Yeah. It is amazing to have you as my second guest. I'm going to ask you the same thing that I asked Parker earlier. How did you get in this industry?
I didn't get into this industry. The industry chose me. But in a long story short, I was an aspiring politician, and I saw a post saying that this group needed a Row Nations correspondent, so I decided to try out, and I got the job, and I knew it was called the Row Nations Minutes on RBC.
Oh yeah, RBC. I think they shut down in 2019. Sadly, they were like
they came back for like a year.
They were
because of COVID.
They were one of like the big players in the. They were like one of the big players in the industry back then. I wasn't around in the industry. I saw it a little bit. Like I actually didn't first hear of you through Noosa. Randomly one day, actually, your Twitter account got recommended to me. And I saw one of your tweets, and I found it funny, so I followed you.
Mm-hmm. And then the story of how this whole thing came together was, remember Fox that Michael had?
Yeah, we had a bit of a rough split with Michael.
So we decided, he had this network that he wanted to do, and I had this, and I decided, why don't we just give it a shot? I don't know how this is going to go. So we did.
And so far, it's going great.
I'm surprised. I'm still shocked that we're this far. We made it this far, and
you didn't have much faith in us, did you?
No faith. I just didn't expect us to be this far.
Yeah. You expect us to last like Michael in a single group, stay there for 5 minutes then leave?
I mean, that's the point with Michael. He's desperate for attention, so he'll do anything. You know,
Be
the
careful.
thing that made
Be careful. Parker's right there.
yes, I know, but unlike Michael, Parker can take criticism, even though it's not directed at him. The point I'm trying to make is Noosa really died when, dare I say it, Michael left. He was a bit of a horrible person, but his shows were keeping up the drama, and as soon as he was banned, FTN was number one.
He wasn't. He wasn't banned. I think they just banned him from distributing his content in the Noosa Discord because he said he spread a rumor. He began to speculate that I think President Reaper had COVID. But we're gonna move on from that.
Who became number one?
We did.
I'm not sure how we did it, but we had a monopoly over Noosa News.
Which is like 5 people. Every 5 minutes, I swear, every 2 months, something big happens in Noosa, and everyone's like, "This is the end of Noosa. This is when it ends."
Can I just tell you something about Bernard's stuff? He keeps making this stuff up, and he has these groups, and then it falls apart within a couple of months. This might be like it.
Hey, are you?
I don't have high hopes.
You don't have high hopes?
Nope.
But it looks like there are, it has a lot of major backers. We'll see. We're gonna see. Well, we don't know. We're kind of in limbo right now. We'll see what the future holds there. But, anyways, speaking of Bernard, I heard somewhere I saw your Roblox resume once, and you used to work at Michael. I think originally did MSNBC, and you left because of an interview with Bernard. What happened?
Well, I had my little show called The 11th Hour on RBXNBC, and we were preparing for a show, and at the last minute, Michael was like, he was like, Bernard wants to come on. So I was like, okay. I had him on. I questioned him some questions that I had, and he's like, "Are you working for Calvin Dior?" Which was, I was employed by Calvin, and he hated Bernard with a passion. But I don't think he asked me to ask questions on his behalf. So all the stuff was my own. And then immediately after the show, and even during the show, I was widely panned. So much so that Michael kicked me off and banned me from ever appearing on his network ever again. He succumbed to the Bernard loyalists.
Ooh, why was it panned exactly? It seems like you got screwed over a bit there.
Asking questions that he didn't like and his cronies didn't like.
Ah.
But I still have a bad taste of Bernard. You know, it's like I join it because I still want to have a future here before I leave for college. But then it's Bernard. He screwed me over. I had to learn how to let it go after a couple of years, but I still have a sour taste of him in my mouth.
Yeah, that makes sense, but you've interviewed, I think, a lot of people over the years. What is the strangest or most interesting guest you've had?
Most interesting guest I had was this person. I can't remember his name, but he was like the Secretary of State at one point. This was for RBC Nations, and it was. We were recording it all in his office, and I just got myself like, I'm not an interview guy. I'm a news guy. It was weird. not in the essence, because it wasn't awkward, but for me, it was just like, I don't think I belong here.
Yeah, yeah, this is weird for me right now. I gotta get used to this. It has been amazing to sit down with you, but so, we'll be back with more Geon of Doom after the break.
It was always me and you. Hold on, my darling. This mess was yours. Now your mess is mine.
So, anyways, I'm back here with Geon of Doom, and I know you're the guy I always go to when I need feedback. So I want to get some feedback on this
What
character.
What is that?
This is what I want feedback on. Ladies and gentlemen, the patriotic cow.
What the bleep did you do? What? I'm First of all, is this even a cow?
Yeah,
It is
he is
a cow.
He is an all-American cow. All-American.
That, and there's like a bald eagle here, two U.S. flags.
That bald eagle, that's his friend Larry.
Everybody
say, oh, here's Larry, everybody. Here's Larry.
It doesn't get more patriotic than this.
It doesn't.
It's a stereotype at its finest. Shanice, can I ask you writing?
No.
That's sad. Okay, can I ask you a question? What went in your mind when you were making this?
Cocaine?
That's me all. You probably sniffed a bit too much. Yep. That's the only thing I could actually. I don't know. It looks like you sniffed too much of it, mixed with a bunch of American whatever that is.
Looks like there's the one audience member here. He is extremely confused right now. He is extremely confused.
He's like, I paid money to see this show, and this is what I get.
Yeah, So anyways, the patriotic cow, everybody, alongside Larry the bald eagle. Take a good look at Larry here. I'm trying to I'm recording a UFO sighting right now, so, they're recording it. I think the cameraman is recording like a UFO sighting right now.
What? Where?
Look! Click the watch button!
I am, I can't see a thing.
Yeah, look at how shaky it is! I don't know, man, I'm beginning to get worried that we're in California or something.
If this was an actual UFO sighting, it would be blurry and black and white, and the thing would be barely recognizable.
You know what? Okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna make editor.
This is
Editor,
black and white. It's blurry,
Oh
and
my
you
god!
can't even see it.
Oh my god! Look! Look, the UFO! Oh my god! Look, it's a UFO!
It's
Oh my god!
oh my goodness! Oh no! Oh wow! I'm scared. I'm shaking and crying right now.
We're all gonna die!
I gotta be clear. Hey, come with me if you want to live.
We'll be
Come
right
with me right now
We'll
if
be
you
right
want to
back.
live.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. It's up to you. New York, New York, New York.
We're all made of different things. Ridges that make us who we are. Mold us. Now these things, we can keep them hidden away. We can let them defeat us. Or we can embrace them.
I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though, ambition, flow inside my DNA. I was born like this, and born like this, immaculate conception. I got off, I got trouble, some heart inside my DNA.
Own what makes you, you, and show the world what you can do.
I got.
Ruffles.
2, 1.
Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out and round. I said upside down, you're turning me, you're giving love instinctively. Round and round, you're turning me. I say to thee respectfully, upside down, you're turning me, you're giving love instinctively. Around and around, you're turning me. I say to thee respectfully, I said upside down, you're turning me.
Thank you, everybody. I want to thank everybody here for a great show. I had a spectacular time. I want to thank Parker Jackson, Jonathan, and me because I want to satisfy my ego.
Their only audience member, Dumb Poophead 99, for putting the illusion that Parker's here. We had to bail on us at the last minute. Good night. Good night, Freedom Cow.
Good night.